FFA, as far as physical growth, I think that by growing in all the other areas, you're going to grow physically. You're going to be motivated to, do more and be more. For me personally, I was able to grow physically because I was so active in FFA, and by being active in FFA, it motivated me to be more driven in other aspects. So in high school, I played volleyball, basketball, I ran track, and FFA taught me how to be driven, motivated, and work hard. And so that I transferred that drive from FFA that I learned through the years of FFA into my athletic career. And so I think that FFA, it definitely develops your physical growth as well. A lot of students that come into FFA, they have a lot of friends or they don't have a lot of friends, but like I said, FFA, there's a place for everyone. And I firsthand have seen students that come in, shy, quiet, unsure, talking to people, unsure of themselves. And FFA is a great place to, burst out of your shell and become more outgoing. I had a girl at FFA camp, she was in my group, came in super shy, wasn't super talkative, but you could definitely tell that she was excited to be there and that she wanted to meet people. And by the end of FFA camp, after interacting with all of the students, all of the facilitators and state officers, she was talking to everybody. She met all kinds of people, and she came to me and wrote me a happygram. And she came to me and she said, Kinsey, she said, this has been one of the best experiences of my life. And she said, I absolutely love FFA, and I have so many new friends now. And so it's moments like that that really show you that FFA is a great place to meet new people, become more social and interactive in everything. And I still talk to her. We added each other on Snapchat, and she said that after going to camp and because of FFA, not only was she able to make more friends in FFA, but outside of FFA. She said she'll go and talk to people now, and she's met all kinds of new people. So it's definitely a way to become more social and to make those connections. So when I started as a freshman, professional growth wasn't really part of my thought process. I really didn't think that it was a big deal. But as I've matured through FFA and gone through all the steps of becoming state president or where I am today, professional growth is definitely something that FFA helps with. So there are career development events that start you getting ready to be in that professional industry or that professional area of growth. So from public relations, career development events that deal with public speaking, that's getting ready to deal with people and be in that professional area. The job interview contest, I think that was one of the contests that really helped me. Because it's a real job-like situation. You're interviewing and you're having to be professional and act as if you are in that area. As state president, I had the opportunity to travel to Washington and meet with our legislators and senators and representatives. And that's a very professional situation that you're placed in. And I have definitely grown professionally by being involved in FFA because of all the different opportunities that I've had to talk to people that have such a large impact on our industry as a whole. Mental and emotional growth, in every situation, you're going to be tested to help you grow mentally. And through FFA, there are going to be, it's mostly great, but there's going to be times where you're going to go through some trials and it's going to be rough and it's going to test you emotionally and mentally. And I think that by going through those hard times that you grow. In my experience through my SAE programs, I've had years where I've had animals that I thought were going to be great, and then they turned out to be, not so good. Or I've had animals die during the summer, and it's really it's stressful and it's hard, but once you get through that, you've grown and you've realized that, hey, you know, things happen like this. Sometimes you have to deal with stuff that doesn't go your way. And so growing mentally, you definitely grow mentally. And career development events, so preparing for a contest. I know that students work so hard when they're getting ready for, you know, speaking contests, job interviews, stuff like that. And so it tests you mentally, and it makes you, you know, focus and put in hard work and effort. And so you definitely are growing mentally. I personally think that FFA, just being involved in not FFA, but the agriculture industry as a whole, the people that you surround yourself as far as growing spiritually, you're around groups of people that they want to see you succeed, and growing spiritually is a big deal. And I think that I personally have grown spiritually through FFA, because every day you are dealing with students and people who, if you really have faith and trust in God and stuff, I think that you're going to be more successful. And so FFA has helped me grow spiritually every day.